I think we're live.
Hi there, welcome. I'm trying to see if the chat is up. We have a new feature on tonight. So I'm going to give you guys a second to come in the room and we'll see how it works. It is open to the public, but you must be a subscriber in order to comment. And I will take a few questions at the end. It won't be all, it'll just be those that I am drawn to. So welcome, welcome. I will tell you though, I have not had the opportunity yet. Welcome, guys. I have not had the opportunity yet to turn off my feature for tomorrow. So I'm just letting you guys know that if you do book in between now and the time that we get off of here, I will have to reschedule your appointment. Okay. So just a heads up, making that a disclaimer. Hi, Amanda. How are you? There you are. Welcome. All right. So you guys are coming in the room. We're going to do one read. Okay. Because I got a lot going on. It is the full moon. It is a beautiful full moon. The only hashtag that I have for you guys tonight is for you to clean your crystals. That's what I heard. This is the opportunity for you guys to do so. Let's go ahead, take a look at some of this May energy here. Whew, and Scorpio is out, you guys. It's the eclipse. I know you're already getting ready to come in here, and it's Akashic Records. You guys know I pick up on past lives. It's going to be deep, whatever we get ready to talk about. So, yes, hit the like button, bring positive energy into this room. If you guys are sad, let's do something real quick to, kind of deal with that. And then if you get triggered by this, take that energy and learn how to wash it off. Please go ground yourself, okay? Because this is going to be a cord cutting reading. They're going to tell you what the hell you need to get rid of. All right. I am in the process of gutting my entire house and doing a yard sale. I'm serious. Like, I'm just like looking at stuff. I'm like, you know what? And I'm a big, big avid, like, I like yard sailing. I do. Like, I'll get out. Like, if I feel drawn to something, I'll go get it. So it's like, okay, the way I look at it is if I've already passed on a message, let's say I bought something home, right? And there's an energy attached to it. So you guys take this as it resonates. It could be people, it could be like pictures, it could be something that you hang on the wall, whatever it is. Maybe someone owned it before you, okay? And it's a standard thing that human beings do. You give to someone else and you allow that energy to pass on. So what did you take? And then when you brought it on into your energy, did you cleanse it? Did you do what you were supposed to do? So you guys, this is the season for purge. So if you do purge and then go pick something else up, remember you're collecting a story that goes behind that. You know what? Remember I told you guys about my elephant? I'm going to show you my elephant. That elephant's staying with me. It's not purging though. I'll be right back. Hold on. That's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. One of my kids put their name on the bottom of this. I never knew that until just now. So check this out. And this is a Shiva Linga, by the way. Okay. Total chakra balancer. Look at this. I told you, I found this when I was younger, right? It's got my year birth on there, all of that. This is just one of those funky things, like when you're out and about somewhere and you collect things, right? So to me, you know why I grabbed this? Because it felt like past life to me. Seriously, just all of the detail. But I told you when I found it, it was completely dark and I had to clean it off. And when I cleaned it, look at all these beautiful colors that came out. So, I mean, that's life. When we go and we're drawn to go get something that someone else knows that we need, they're spiritually drawn to say, hey, this person has this for you, go get it. So, let me go put this back. I got enough stuff ready to go as it is. All right. So, like I said, the elephant stays, y'all. Elephant stays. Okay, so it's interesting the decks that have kind of popped out here tonight. I know that there's some balancing that needs to be done between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Divine feminine seems to be the more lighter side of things. Maybe that's because it's the full moon, you know, feminine energy. There could be some really out of control stuff that's going on right now. So be very, very careful. Hey, you guys, welcome. Thank you guys so much for the support of the channel. 10 of Wands energy, so ninth house, right? Stepping into battle for some of you guys with this, you know, needing to purge. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Yeah, the Empress. Look at, I told you, it's the divine feminine energy. I felt it. Bottom of the deck, you also have the Hermit here. You have the Hermit. So the divine feminine is really the one guiding whatever this energy is, you guys. You are going to be assisting. I'm picking up on justice here. You're going to be doing something that allows blessings to come. You have to, okay. This is just going to be one of those readings where I just do download after download after download. So you guys are going to have to stick with me to the end because the story could change at any moment. I already feel it. It's not necessarily the line, you guys. This is something to do with, I'm hearing Akashic Records. I think I said it before we even started. Okay. And I haven't even really gotten to know this deck like I want to. The Oracle of Delphi and the Uriel Sphinx. Okay. So Delphi, if anybody knows where Delphi, would that originate from, could you guys, if you guys are loving me like I love you, look that up for me and tell me where Delphi originates from so I can know the vibe that they want to share as far as your Akashic Records. Because we already have, I'm picking up, I don't know why, I'm picking up on a traveler with this one, but more like holy, not holy grail, maybe holy grail, but it's like pilgrimage with this for some reason, you know? Yeah. You look at that, the Queen of Roses, and then intricacies and industry. What? What? Yeah, you guys have always been a hustler. It's your sole purpose to be a hustler. So let's see what they want to tell you about this past life, right? Past life, please. What energies are you trying to talk to us? Okay, wishes fulfilled. The 5 of Keys. Look at that, a full house. The opportunity to do something blessed. Yep, I told you. The Akashic Library. It had to come out. There's an Akashic story that's going to be sitting behind whatever this is. I feel like this message is going to help protect you, though. It is. So you have wishes fulfilled. In Crescent Moon. And the Ascent. Oh, wow. And then you have all keys here. And remember I told you, this deck is something I haven't really used. So you actually have progression. You have 5, 6, 7 that came out. But here you also have a major arcana, which is 2, and diversity. The scribe. You're learning something here, divine feminine. You are definitely learning something. Somebody wants to offer you something very, very positive. The way that you, the way that you're getting ready to step into this abundance is quite interesting. They want me to just kind of feel what your message is right here. So if you guys are doing something recently where you're paying attention to your diet, that's extremely important, especially if you have Virgo in your energy. During this season, I think that you just, there's things that are hidden here, right? Somebody, and this is giving. This is also a giving energy. Like I told you guys, it's the season of, you know, get rid of those items that you forgot about. Maybe you have more than enough to where you should share. Some of you guys, I feel like this is a lover for some of you. It's very interesting. This person wants to provide you with everything it is that you're supposed to have. Some of you guys, it's a secret lover, is what I just heard. And they're working like, I don't know, maybe when they're working, look, they see how the detail that they're paying attention and putting into what I believe is you. This person finds you extremely beautiful. That's interesting that that's what's coming out of these cards like this. And I think that they think about you quite a bit. They definitely put you on a pedestal, that's for sure. And if you guys have been rocking with me, you know that we've been talking about people that will put you on a pedestal where you are supposed to be, where you belong. If someone had tried to keep you in the dark, I think that they realize now, maybe they see the light of where it is that, life was at first. What's even crazier is I think that it's a full moon now, right? So if you imagine it's a full moon, it's like full blown, you know, delusion for some people, you know. But with this, it's the crescent moon, you know, in crescent moon. What do you guys think? Hey, Miss Jill. You guys, this in crescent moon is, it's something about the way that this Empress feels. Seven of Keys. All right, let's see what happens. Wishes fulfilled. And you're on your way to doing something positive here. You have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Swords, you have the Strength card, you have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Five of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles, and I'm hearing, yeah, do it. You got the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. There's something here. I just heard the phrase stank ass energy. I don't know what that is. And I don't know if someone, is not dealing with something well. I don't necessarily think that it's you. I think that because of the drama that you go through and the harshness of other people, you have to really do yourself a favor and not take on their energy. You guys are such empaths. You're going to have to do something that says, hey, I'm better at something. There's something, someone is, yep. See, and they told me to move this as soon as I did it. This right here, whatever this regret is, you guys, it's not yours. It's just not yours. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to somebody else. And they are tired. Remember when we first stepped out, it was 5, 6, 7. This is your energy. To me, this is someone who goes round and round in their head about you. Your person, why does your person doubt whatever it is that's happening here? Someone doubts something. And that's what this Five of Cups is. Somebody doubts that someone's cheating or doubts that someone is being honest in a way, because this is the Nine of Pentacles. And it's like, there's something about either you're too strong for them or you don't need them. Like, you don't need this person, and so that makes them feel some type of way, I guess. What could they ever do for you to help make a decent relationship? So then it ends up being that somebody chooses to be alone. There's a friendship aspect here, and here's another thing. I don't know what this is, but it's almost like an energy of, maybe, like I told you, someone is fooling themselves. Somebody thinks that because someone is doing so well, they wouldn't be interested in a relationship. Is that weird or what? Yeah. What's up, Lady Rise? How are you? That's an interesting vibe, guys. And it's past life, right? Three of Wands. So, look, with this Strength card, you guys are desirable. You're sexy. You know what I mean? Like, look, I told you, this person pays attention to you. Look, every detail. I don't know. I'm not sure what this molding is, but let's go a little bit deeper, okay? Because let's just say, for instance, that this would be source, right? Because it is the moon. It's a vibration of family, self-care, women, taking care and respecting the divine feminine. I don't know if it's interesting to me, because I'm like, some of you guys be careful. Oh, here's the other thing that I said. So the first hashtag I said was clean your crystals. Okay, that's like not debatable at all. You guys put them out tonight, please. All right. And I'm hearing it's for some of you. Like, don't even like, oh, it'll be next. No, tonight. Like, the energy is just cut, 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 cut. If you need to clear, if you need to cleanse, tonight is the night to do that. All right. Tomorrow's going to be a new day. Purge. If you can't do it like I'm doing it and putting it in a yard sale, then what you want to do is you want to take it to a local company that accepts donations. All right, not doing any commercials tonight. So, the ascent. Be mindful, you know, be mindful of someone who, yeah, it goes back to the other hashtag. Be mindful of someone who would try to take from your light. Okay. So the other hashtag is not even really a hashtag, it's a little mini story. um, I know I've said this before, and I want to say this again. If there is a woman or a female in a house with a man or a male, they are never safe. Any moment could be a risky moment for that person. And so they need to probably live their life like they could be harmed. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a brother. I don't care if it's a cousin. I don't care if it's an uncle. You know, and fellas, I know y'all watch too. You know, I see the stats. Women also do this too. There's a lot of twisted people in this world that will harm someone, okay? And that's a sexual demon. All right, it's some sort of twisted desire, a need for fulfillment that can harm another person, okay? So if you have a gut feeling that you should not be leaving your child alone with somebody, don't. Pay attention to those red flags. If you are noticing that someone of, in your family is trying to groom someone to harm them, all right, whether it be a sibling, a cousin, anything, you know, your family is supposed to be family and they're supposed to be supportive and take care of you. And I believe, my divine feminines, when you know that someone needs to get away, or there's a relationship that is twisted for some particular reason, you know when to tell someone to watch their boundaries, you know? Well, yeah, Alyssa, I think that's it. You clean out yes, I'm telling you. No, you guys, it's time to purge. That energy is, yes. Oh, and there's something else, like when I was purging tonight, so I don't even know what it was. I'm doing everything. When I say everything, like flower pots, if I haven't used that particular set in a little bit, it's gone. Well, guess what I found? I found a beehive in one of the flower pots. It tripped me out. And I was like, okay. And then after I removed it, and I guess it didn't last through the winter because it's never been there before. I mean, it was huge, you guys. And so I'm looking, I'm like, well, it's dormant. I could tell it was dormant because it had a couple of dead bees around it. And I was like, well, let me get this out of here, you know. And so I took care of that. But then after I did, I was, sweeping up a little bit. Here comes another bee, and it is pissed. It was one single bee. And I guess they had planned on coming back when it gets warmer, because it's still cool here. Like, it's cold in the morning, and in the afternoon, it's like just right. It's good temperature, right? And so I was like, wow. And anyway, so but now here's the other thing. It was a bee and a wasp working together, like, it's gone. So maybe you guys need those animal totems. I don't know. But Spirit was speaking this afternoon. I was like, what? And that was right before I came out here. So, I had to get all the dust and everything off. But look, wow. That's why I said we're only doing one reading tonight. So anyway, don't sit up here and deal in regret. Do not allow anybody's stress to affect your energy. You guys are very kind, caring spirits. And if you, Alessa, you're funny. Yeah, I did take his home. And I was like, wow. But again, it was dormant. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, it's time to declutter. And I'm pretty sure wherever he just came from, he must have a bigger one somewhere. Like like when I say queen bee, that bee was huge. It wasn't a bumblebee, right? Now I know I have one bumblebee that always comes back every year and comes and chills with me when I'm outside. And like, he doesn't bother me and I don't bother him, but he comes and says hi. And this one, I've never seen this one before, but it was like they knew it too. It was kind of a trip. It was. It was, but I don't know. Anyway, so again, time to shift, change things, change perspective. You know, if some of you guys were going through any sort of financial woes, you will no longer be. They're saying to you that everything it was that you were, or the mentality that you had around something. That's another thing. You know, maybe you were in a lack-minded sense. Maybe you were not thinking clearly about the way your money should have gone. And so I think there's something here where some of you guys, it could have been a Leo because it's just right here smack dab in the middle. You could have been someone else that was stressed out and was trying to, you know, I don't know, either they want to support you or they don't. And if they don't want to support you, then it's some fake ass shit. That's all I'm going to say. Like, if you aren't supportive enough to help another person grow, that's not cool. It's just not. And there should be a better opportunity. Hold on, I'm running out of breath here. In a relationship. That's just what it feels like. You know, it's like respect is due, you know, and if it hasn't been given, that's unfortunate. You know, that's a choice. So, Hermit and the Six of Cups. Yeah, soul purpose, past life, right? You know, things coming back around, Mercury retrograde. You have the Nine of Wands here. You know, how do you feel about this? Are you helping other people learn? Are you truly stepping into a vibration of knowing? You know, I told you this is a pilgrimage. This is ninth house energy. To go with sixth house energy, which is Scorpio, right? Or not sixth house, I'm sorry. Eighth house energy, but it's the Six of Cups, right? Which is Scorpio. The revelation of how someone feels about their money, someone feels about the fact that they're a mother, someone feels about the fact that they have this abundance. Some of you guys, I'm seeing a really nice house, you know, nice clean lines, just the way that you want it, basically. You know, some of you guys, I'm seeing suits. I just see you doing the things that you need to be doing. And it's, if you want to conquer any challenge, you will. Whatever it was that was blocking you, if it's something from a past life, you are now pushing past that. There is a relationship with someone that you are actually now gaining. That's another thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Hold on. And I even covered my head before I came out tonight. So my head, like right through the left. Okay. I felt that. Let's go back to this. Whatever that was, I don't know if this is how you lost the person, because it didn't, whatever it was an energetic vibrational shift where, like, what I'm seeing right now is the eye of a whale. Maybe you guys like Moby Dick or something like that. I don't know. I'm seeing the eye of a whale, but I'm seeing a whale like being harpooned. And I know that's insane, but it's destruction in some way. Somebody trying to deliberately deter a message here with negativity. You know what's crazy? Oh, I love it. I love it. Do you know what that was, guys? That's somebody that's pissed off that they can't comment on the channel tonight because they're not a subscriber. That was a really messed up vibration to send this way. Whoa. Wow, 55 on the clock. And what it was is it was a troll. Someone who didn't realize that I was doing that tonight. Oh. That's kind of like a cuss word, you know? And I think that that was the ultimate. So if you've ever been through a past life, Like one of my past lives keeps popping up for me, and it's the one that I had when I was in France. And like even getting on the highway, I'm seeing license plate that says Franks. And if you guys don't know what Franks are, and that's not Franks and beans, it's Franks as in money over in Europe. Well, it used to be Franks anyway. So, do you guys know what I'm talking about? I love that movie. This is Franks and Beans. That was hilarious. That's one of the best movies ever. You know, she actually, I think she got like her debut role in that movie too. If you guys know who that is. Um, there's a lot here, guys. There's a lot. I am picking up on the individual who needs to be protecting their children. That somebody's not paying attention to these red flags, and I feel like there's been way too many red flags with whoever this is. And I want you to reduce the amount of time that this person is spending with your children immediately. Whoever this is, I don't like it. And let's put it to you like this. This would be a street, yep, I was going to say street justice. And that's that page of swords right here, right? I was going to say street justice. Let me show you this deck, guys. You're going to trip when I show you this. Hold on. I should get the book. That would freak you out even more if I did that and show you where it says street justice with this. Look, this is that street justice. Here he is right here. Look, page of swords. Walking down the street, getting ready to go throw hands. Whatever this is, I'm telling you, it might be I'm thinking of myself, it's a king of cups here, 3 of coins. Somebody's got some sort of plan. You know what? But you know what? They may have got a message. They may have got a message here too about a Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, I don't know what this is. It irks me so bad. And it's probably the person that's trying to comment or something. I really feel like someone is trying to groom someone here so they can harm them. And they're pissed because I'm telling this story. So whoever needs this message, go save your child. Save your child. Yep, I told you. Wheel of Fortune. Street justice. Right here. Whoever this divine feminine is, you are powerful. Save your child. Whoever that masculine is, I don't care who he is. Get him out your house. Now, street justice. All right, anyway, let's get out of that. I don't like that. I really don't. Yeah. Some of you guys, that's coming to light with that. Past life. What else? Yeah. Do the right thing. Bishop C.H. Mason, 5 of baskets. If there was, and there's possibly a Taurus here. Somebody, I feel like somebody doesn't trust the system or something like that. Someone does not trust the system is what I'm hearing. And they feel like they have to do it all on their own. Somebody has a relationship here. Is this with a player? What is this? Some of you know what this is. This is the protector. Yeah, the fool. Yeah. Page of Swords, I'm telling you, street justice. I find it interesting that message had to come out like that. You have a Leo, you have a Virgo, you have an Aquarius here. I keep seeing this combination. I don't know if this is people or if this is something where someone is going back and forth within a relationship with 2 different people. Okay. Like I said, you also have the Sun card here. A lot of you, when you learn to let go of whatever these past lives are, I feel like things feel better for you. Things work themselves out because there's confidence here with this Knight of Wands, all right? If you are stepping into a relationship, it will be revealed whether or not this person is a player. I don't think that you're really tripping off of that. You guys vibe too high. I know you vibe too high, all right? This is an opportunity for you to create something with passion. I see this is passion right here. And as your soulmate comes to you, once you remove this, because you have the Six of Cups, you have the Two of Cups, a full Eight of Cups there, you step into this new path. I just see you making money. I see you doing what you're supposed to be doing, so you never question money again. You questioned it over here, and it was always a regretful energy. You were like, no, why don't I have the things that I want? Well, you do. You've always had everything you've ever wanted. And again, once you learn that the lack is in your mind, once you learn that you can balance all of that out and not be sad, not think about what's not there, you're like, I know what's here. I have everything I need. I'm happy. I'm doing well. It's the way that you speak to yourself a lot of the times. Yes. You guys, I like something here. You're getting ready to meet somebody too. Might be over the internet, or you talk via internet a lot. It's going to start happening more for some of you. If you haven't been really talking to this person, you're going to start talking to this person more. They really like you. There's something about, maybe they just, I don't know. I don't know if you were separated for some particular reason, but there's something about how they like you. What is this? Oof, my ears are ringing. So here's the Moon card. And I know, okay, can you guys see that? Probably not. So the Moon card, you have the Ace of Knives, you have the Star card again, you have the Nine of Swords again, and the Eight of Coins. Yeah, I told you the truth. That's what it says. I told you the truth. Your healing comes when you release and you start working on whatever this Nine of Swords is. I told you guys, it is definitely past life, okay? And you're being triggered. You're being triggered right now to get rid and release something. Some of you guys, it's relationships that you've been dealing with for a very long time. Some of you guys, these are players. You know, people that play with your emotions, they play with your heart, they play with your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, they want to give to you. Some of you, they just really want to give to themselves. What's up, Lachey? Lachey, are you the Lachey that always wins the giveaways and stuff? Or are you a different Lachey? I had to ask that. Oh, I told you. Trying to get you to go out with somebody. Yeah, right here. He's a player. I shouldn't say that. You figured out for yourself, but I told you there's red flags here. So yeah, make sure you guys are paying attention to whoever it is that you're going out with. And if you have children, I definitely see that message all over this energy, like exposed. If somebody was in the dark, you are. Look, it's an eclipse. Dude, I didn't even see that at first. It's the total eclipse. You got the sun and the moon right here. Look, I told you. You guys got to get to work. And you got a lot to do. You do. They need you to help people. They need you to be the strong one here. I'm telling you. You're nobody's fool, though. Some of you guys, if you have a Taurus child here, they might have a friend around them. Pay attention to that friend. It could be you saved this friend. Maybe something's going on at their house. I just heard bingo. Oh, wow. Okay, so maybe one of your children has a friend that this could be happening in their house. Pay attention to those red flags. Be open enough to talk to your child so that your child can be the savior for another child. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hope that message gets to where it needs to be. Let's put some love and light on that one. Whew. Oh, that was deep. I can feel that. Yeah. Like I said, don't just let anybody come around your kids now. I'm really praying that this message gets to where it needs to go. You guys make sure you like, share, and subscribe, whatever it is that you need to do. You guys, I am taking questions, okay? Yeah, I am taking questions tonight. It's only the ones I feel drawn to. So we're here for about an hour. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, but why? I heard karma with this. There's karma with whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you guys. It's past life energy. You got to work on it. I told you, see? Five of Wands. Akashic Library. So this eclipse is meant to make you a better freaking person. You've already been put on a pedestal these past few weeks because you realize that's where you're supposed to be, right? And you've been working on the stress. Just kind of hindsight review. Now you're noticing that the universe is working on something blessed that's in your favor. But all those haters that you had, all of these little naysayers and all of these people, yeah, that were trying to bring you in this regret, because we keep seeing the 5-5. All of these people that were trying to do that realize how much you are loved. They realize how much you, look, you can't even make it up. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Hierophant. Hierophant, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups. This is your message right here, the Hierophant and the Six of Cups. That's what's up. That's your message. And they want to hate. They want to hate on you so bad. Let's clean this up. I want to do a different message. I do. Yeah. Well, that's a trip. But you saw that sun and that moon. I know you saw it. These cards, it's interesting how these cards got in the mix tonight. Yeah, some of you guys, this is spiritual warfare, okay? So be ready. You got to work on your relationships for sure. You got to work on them. Akashic Records. Look at that. Look, that to me, that's just going to sit there for a second. What else do we need to know about the Akashic Records? What else? You guys, I feel like there's something I haven't said, though. So if this is some sort of commitment, or that, you know, you've been committed to whatever this vibration is for so long, you having the strength, like I said, to pull yourself out of it is going to take a little bit of time for some of you. But don't be too aggressive. All right. If there's somebody else around you that's trying to be aggressive, just recognize it. Okay. Yeah. The karmic trench. Oh, that's interesting. And then diversity. Yeah, you get to do something different. Yep. Because you learned a lesson. See, I don't even know what that is yet, but I know that that's a spiritual message. And this is add some. Hold on. Let me see what add some means. I've never even seen that word before in my life, so learning something new every day. Let me get a definition, please. So it's Latin, and it says used to indicate one's presence, usually in an answer to roll call. Okay, and it's to add and some, which means I am. Interesting. Oh, and then aditum in Latin, it says literally means shrine, holy of holies. It's a sacred place, a sanctuary, which none but priests could enter. Interesting. Because to me, this looks like an energy where these are all spirits right through here. You know, spiritual message. I don't necessarily think it's the card. I think it's the image that we're going to look at with that. Because see how the research is being done here, and then you also have research being done here? You guys are scholars. There's definitely... Oh, I see it. So you're being shown. See how she's a little bit older here? And then everyone else is a little bit younger. I mean, there's stories that have been written, passed down, but then now you've got people that are reading the things that have been written, okay? So it's almost like you have this enlightened energy that comes in and shows you the way things are kept, the way things were written, how it was done in the past, right, with your person, right? And this is a relationship. This is something that they need you to honor, okay? And it's going to be hard for some of you to deal with the karma of dredging up whatever this past life is, because sometimes it takes a minute to work through a past life. All right? Look at all this land he has to sow. Yeah. Sometimes it's a minute. Well, look, you know what? I'm gonna change that for a second. Hold on. Okay? Because I don't think that... No. I'm changing this to say, look at all this land he's already sown. Because he could either be halfway done, almost done, or he could be just starting. So where are you at in your timeline of working through this past life? Are you already done, or are you just starting? That's a good question. Like you know the answer to that, right? Only you know how to make it right is what I'm hearing. Yeah, working on a relationship here. You have to work on this past life. It's your soul calling to do this. All right. Yep, 9 of baskets. I think, oh, hold on. Let me see. Let me get one more card on that just to see. Wow. Hold on. Yeah, it's the 10 of baskets. And the Father of Knives. I knew it. Bottom of the deck on Caroline. So it could be a Pisces energy, Taurus. You also have an Aquarius here, but there's also a Sagittarius with Jupiter energy. You guys, when I tell you are on ascension level here, wow. Or someone around you, you're just watching them shine. You're watching them glow. Okay? If you want to claim this, claim it. But you in your dreams are now being shown how your past lives were going and what it is that you can do to make yourself happy. Like you're at a point in life where whatever the scribes wrote about you when they were watching and making the decisions of how things were going to go, okay, the universe here, you're actually entering the phase of the happy part. So we just saw all that turmoil. And like we said, so are you almost done? Or are you just getting ready to, are you just getting started? Are you done working through that past life now? Wow. Damn. What are we, like 40 minutes in? It takes us that long to get to the point of it, huh? Some of you guys, you are cutting things off. You're saying to yourselves, I've learned enough lessons. I'm ready to learn a new thing now. I'm ready to do something different. I really like how it says the King of Scrolls. I'm telling you, you guys are really accomplishing. You are conquering something. Okay. Look at this. Because you have diversity, changes. Maybe it used to be you're setting records. You're setting some sort of drive. I don't know. Some of you guys, you know what I just heard? Some of you guys, normally wizards are a masculine energy, but some of you are females and you're wizards. They would call a female a witch, but no, you're a wizard for some of you. That's very weird. I'm not sure where that just came from. Or either if you're not a wizard, you're getting ready to meet a wizard that you're going to resonate with just like very, very well. And if this person is a wizard, be very, very careful with how you learn the trade that they teach you. Okay? Great power comes great responsibility, baby. Wow. Yeah, look at that. I know that's not the high priestess. Yeah, it is. I told you. Wow. Whatever this is for you guys, enjoy it. Like I said, clean your crystals, clear your energy, Shingalingam. I believe I said that correct. Shiva Lingam. Balance everything out. Do some proper stuff. I'm not done yet. Did you guys have questions? Did anybody put some in there? 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. So it says, after 2 years and lots of interrupting factors, still trying to figure out if my partner is the same twin flame. Both Sagittarius, same day, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Oh, wow. Amanda, that's kind of deep. That is deep. So do you have like a rising sign? That would be interesting if that was like your sun sign. Yeah. Past lives are really coming up for everybody. Dream time, everything. Yay, Druid. Okay, Druid energy. Spider-Man reference. Yeah. You guys, I know. I'm silly. I'm silly for real. So I'm going to recommend you guys, again, doing a really, really deep, deep cleansing. You have something beautiful coming in. I think to myself, you know what, though? I do want to look at something. And let's look at it together. Because, like, if you ever felt blocked, I am going to do a couple of these. If there is a block, I'm going to do a couple of these. Like, everything is going perfect, right? And then all of a sudden, it just gets blocked. You guys ever feel like that? Let's talk about that. See why that does that. Let's not be blocked. Let's Let's envision white, bright light, guys. Okay? In your heart space, make it push it out, push it out. And that bright white light pushes out all that negativity. Okay, you're not blocked. Yes, I just heard take 2 of these, and it's this one, but it's not the one underneath it. I know that. Okay, will, wisdom, and mind, and then the Oracle of Delphi. I'll be. Didn't we just pull the Oracle of Delphi? And I said I didn't. Yep, look, and the 2 that I necessarily don't know. And we just shuffled, okay? So now I got to look up the Oracle of Delphi. We have to. Where's the book? Yep, here's the book. See? We just got to educate ourselves. Nothing wrong with reading. Look, and it's the number 1 and number 20. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. The Oracle of Delphi. Wow, whatever this is deep. Okay, this is all instructions. I told you I have not gotten a chance to learn this deck yet. So we're using it and we're just going on our intuition. It's got a lot of different ways you can read these cards though, so that's kind of cool. It says, and I'm thinking to myself that the way they want you to use these cards, we're going to use them however. And I really like this because someone just said Druid, didn't they? Your son has a cat named Delphi. I'll be. Look at that. Look, there's shields here. This is honor and respect for the most part, okay? And we're going to see, remember we talked about the block aspect of why someone's blocked. And this is a shield. This is also Celtic energy. I believe it's faith and peace, right? Okay. So it talks about these cards and it talks about knowing the energy viscerally. Close your eyes and breathe the card's energy into you. It says, let it fill you in every way. I would definitely recommend that with this. Okay, you have fire, you have water, you have earth here. You have all vibrations, okay? And this, what I'm reading, like with this, to me, this looks like matrix code. This is a vibration of what is written again, and it's written in a different way now. And you'll notice here that there's also that hermit energy that stands behind her. And oh, damn, look, is she not on a pedestal or what? Look at that. Get out of here. She's number 1. Upright, the Pythia, or the priestess at Delphi, sits upon a high 3-legged seat. Okay, so technically the crossroads, but the 3-legged seat would be that of Hecate, if you guys say it that way. Some people don't. Steam gently rises from a small fissure in the ground. Nearby, a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll, while the Pythia physically received the perceptions from Apollo. Okay, I said that wrong. Physically receives the perceptions from Apollo. It is the priest who interprets her pronouncements. So basically the seer, right? And then you have the priest who then listens to the seer. So remember we had the woman in the blue? And that woman in the blue spoke, and then the scribes in the messages that we just saw took it down, and then we as 3D humans learn it, right? Okay. It says, in this, we see the 2 important keys in the psychic experience: perception and interpretation. Ooh, I like it. It says, when you receive this card, you are in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in so many past lives. You get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. Wow. All right. So for those of you that are blocked, this is what they say. It's because you are ready to receive these downloads, but you have to respect it. Some of you guys, this might be a cleansing energy with the steam aspect. I was thinking to myself to tell you, some of you guys possibly do need to bathe. Okay. Not even gonna lie. You guys, when I get a chance to get the website updated, just bear with me. I have so much stuff to add for you. I have the just whatever. When you guys see it and you get the opportunity to scroll, just enjoy it, okay? It'll be there. It'll be there one day. Close your eyes and go within. Feel your psychic energy growing, expanding upward from the very depths of your being. Now notice the first thing that you sense, right? So they gave you that as an exercise to learn how to handle new opportunities, be strong. You guys, I'm hearing source, okay? And how you learn to deal with your soul. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Two of Cups. You have a relationship here. Some of you guys, you might be of, yeah, because here they are again with the scribes. You have a relationship here that's coming in. I feel like they're talking to you about it. Again, it's already been written. So now the message is about this Two of Cups relationship that you have. We did talk about what the block is, right? Is there a block? The Lovers, Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords. Okay, so someone doesn't trust a relationship here. That's what this says to me. Someone doesn't trust, and whatever this is, it could be a job. They just don't trust it. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords. There also might be someone that you work with that doesn't trust you. All right. They could be saying that, yeah, and especially if you guys are awakened. Hold on. If you are awakened, they could be talking about you and trying to create a tower moment for you. Yeah, I see that. Yep. But it's not going to work. And the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to stay in an energy of being peaceful and finding some sort of vibration here. Yeah, and remember we talked about having those epiphanies and being stuck. Yeah, that's too much of a burden and it creates tower moment. Okay. It actually blocks you from being the creative one you're supposed to be. You guys are being guided. Oh, here's another thing. You could also have a high priestess energy that's trying to block you, and they're finding it very, very difficult to block you. Some of you guys, they can't block you anymore, is what I just heard. They cannot. Whatever this was, it's done. This tower is actually making it blow up. Okay. You're actually going to be sitting in a very comfortable place, right? I mean, yeah, whatever this is, you're going to be sitting in a very comfortable place, is what I just heard. See, look, because this is what Spirit is promising you. Yeah. When your energy is blocked, you feel like boo-boo. That's what I hear. See, look. And someone is pissed, I'm telling you, because you have learned how to move around all of these tower moments that people have tried to create for you. You have enemies. You do. I mean, you've always had enemies in past lives, people that have tried to persecute you. And if you hang on to the persecution, that's when your money gets messed up. That's when your relationship with money is just jacked up. You cannot allow anyone to create a name for you. Your name is your name. Your family is your family right through here, right? And I think that the way that you take action towards something is going to mess someone else up here. There's something about an intuitive here that might not be woke yet and causes a lot of destruction. Okay, and I just said woke, like they refuse to, oh wow, they refuse to wake up. And if you hold on to this person, it could create a tower moment. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to let this person go because they are not waking up, right? Like you'll know it if they choose to wake up too. You'll see them, say, hey, let me get on your level. Like you're already here with your ancestors chilling, and this person is just coming in the room. So if you recognize that this person is like too slow when it comes to doing all of this healing, see what I mean? Look at that. Somebody tries to delay you from your money too. They really do. Somebody that could be heartbroken. You might have a damaged masculine coming around you too. Or it's just someone with very masculine energy. A lot of you guys, some of you, all right, and possibly myself included, but you allow some sort of extracurricular to block you from some sort of path you're supposed to be on. A lot of you guys are like creative geniuses and doing, how do I say this? You're doing something that's spectacular. But when you give your time and energy to other people, I'm not saying you squander it, but it's a problem. It's a problem. It's too much of a burden. Why is this tower moment here? Other people. You have lovers here. The Scorpio moon is showing you how you need to deal with others, especially if they are toxic. If they're a toxic divine feminine, if there's someone who can't get past something here. I'm looking at this right here. This is kind of scary to me with this Nine of Wands. What is this? I mean, and you know what's even crazier? Is there's a really weird movie on TV. Like, it's the original nutty chick. It's the nutty side chick that comes for the wife. And I haven't seen this movie in years. Like, Michael Douglas looks like he's about 20 some years old. And right now he's got to be at least, what, 70, 80? So I'm watching, I'm not really watching it. I'm just watching in the background how nuts this lady is. That's kind of what I see right here. And creating something for someone because this person is stuck. Like this lady right here, stuck. Because this masculine is just not, fatal attraction, that's what it's called, thank you. Is stuck because this masculine doesn't love her. Can you guys see that in the cards right there? So for some of you guys, if there was like a lover here, if this is past life, whatever, bound to something. Children with someone that's not the wife or something like that. That could be it. I'm seeing a feminine here that is no longer in a relationship with a masculine, and she's doing well, but the masculine wants her to be miserable. I'm not sure what that is. Like, oh, I just heard, how dare you leave me? I just heard that. So somebody, I guess, got ghosted. Well, I mean, what do you think happens when you don't treat your person right? I mean, that's what happens. So, anyway. All right, so, I mean, the blocks, those were the blocks, guys. Those were the blocks. Those were the blocks. All right, let's see what else. Is there anybody that had a question? If not, you have Virgo rising? Okay. Yeah. Let's see what this is. Because to me, you guys are doing very, very well. You're dealing with your ancestors. You're doing and growing and going through something new in life. Intuition. I don't know. You know what I just heard? I just heard a vibration of other people think that they're better than you. And so they try to hurt you on purpose. That's insane. They try to hurt you on purpose. I'm not sure why, I'm not sure why. Yep. Look at that. 4 wands. Somebody needs karma. Like, I just said they need karma. So maybe there's someone here that, again, whoever it was that brought you some sort of conflict, it's coming. This strength card is also reading his ego now. And if there's someone that was on a high horse, like I said, everybody belongs to, on their own pedestal. There's nothing wrong with someone being on a pedestal. And we see that here. And if you're powerful enough to understand love in twin flames, then everything works out in your favor. But there's a Trinity aspect here where somebody wants to cause conflict. Like you have 3 and 3, right? And this 5, it's spirit. I'm wondering if some of y'all did something in a past life. I feel like even if you did, that cycle is now over. You've created something. Like if you had been spiritually blocked with that 8 of Swords we saw, if you guys felt like you were vibrating with that Queen of Swords, 8 of Swords, that's over now. See, it's healed. I think some of you guys just needed that. Oh, look, it's just confirmation. Yeah. Yeah, Mystic Karma. I can see that. I can see that. You know, sometimes we have to learn, and I know this sounds just the way that it is, and I would never tell anybody not to be themselves. Be yourself, of course, but sometimes we just have to learn how to speak within certain settings. You know, we have a certain language that we speak when we're at work. We have a certain language we speak when we're with our friends. We have a certain language we speak when we're, doing whatever. But if you're at work, depending on what you're working upon, or if you're with your family, now your family is the one that you should be able to open up about, right? And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. The first person I ever told was my father. When I was growing up, and I told him, I said, don't, because it was always synchronicities, always synchronized. Like everything I saw, it would just come. And so finally one day, he wanted me to use his judgment. And I said, I can't do that. And he said, why? I said, because I've already seen it. And he didn't understand when I said I had already seen it. I said, no, I've already seen it. I can't do it the way you need me to do it. I need to do it the way I need to do it. He always gave me advice. And I told you guys, he passed back in January. And I will tell you now, his energy is here full force. So, he believes me now. Because he's over there. And boy, does he have my back. Like, look, out of all of my ancestors, my father's out there kicking butt. He ain't even taking names. He's just kicking butt. He fights the hardest for me. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jill. But like I said, so the fact that he's on my team means that he's on your team. And I'm just going to let you guys know, he was a freaking African American executive in the corporate world during the 80s, right? During the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. An educated black man was my father. So I get it honest. I get it honest. He was something else. He is something else. So anyway, okay, let's do this. Let's step into the option of love and peace and prosperity because you choose to be strong. You know what I'm saying? You choose to be strong. Anything that you were dealing with before, your vibration is that of it is healed. You no longer focus on a past life that was holding you back. That was a trigger that caused you pain because a third party just felt like you needed to feel what they were feeling. F that. You don't need to feel what someone else is feeling. All right. There's a billion, and plus another billion on top of that in this world. No, you don't. You are okay being the strong oracle presence and love that you are. Okay. And you guys take this as it resonates. You could be the scribe in this. You could be the oracle in this. You could be the person who brings conflict in this. You could be the person that needs to stand up for themselves and be strong. You could be the seer in this. There are so many different people that came out. But those that want to inflict pain, Spirit says, learn your lesson. They're going to try to do it again. And when they do, Palladian energy, look at this. Look, King of Wands, and look, the divine couple that's supposed to be together is going to be together. Okay? And the one that was trying to cause harm, especially if it's another feminine or whatever, they just wanted to be, you know, temptation, the Jezebel spirit, any of that. Goodbye. It's gone. Look at that. All at the bottom of the deck. You can't make that up. That's Temperance, Chariot, the Star, and Justice. Please do not come from my Sagittarius. Don't come from my Cancers. Don't come from my Aquarius. And definitely don't come from my Libras. All right? You guys, this Venus energy, and you know Chiron, like right now, is squaring Venus. You can't even make that up. That's so freaking harsh. It's like, all right, how do I deal with that? You know, because you got the other people with the moon energy being there. You know, you're loving, you're dealing with other people, loving other people. You know, people are fighting over their lovers too. Some of you guys, if this was, I don't know, some of you guys, this is coming back around because it's Mercury retrograde and it's really just triggering a lot of people too. I don't know. Some of you all need to give props where props are due. That's what I'm just hearing about something. Like if you're not being supportive, yeah. And you guys know what I say with that Cancer energy. You got to be supportive. 9 of Swords. What the hell? Bottom of the deck, the devil. You guys are upsetting the devil? That's kind of cool. I think I saw that in the Sagittarius reading. You are upsetting the devil by standing your ground and having boundaries here. Yes, you are. See, I told you. It is karma for those that have been trying to mess with you. Oh, my goodness. This Leo energy, and with the fact that this sun is as bright as it is right now, yeah, I just heard take 2. Yep. You know they're not done. You know that they're still being toxic. They are still being toxic, y'all. And every time they come, let's see what happens. I want to see what happens. Every time they come for you. And now I got to go because I think I just ran over an hour. I did. Because I said I have so much to do. So let me put you guys over here. Oracle of Delphi. All right. And something, there's prophecy here, right? Okay. Yep. 7 of Wands and the Strength card. All right. That is that Leo energy, Mars, conflict. Somebody could be upset. Someone could be mad here, causing conflict. Could be over ego, though. Ego is definitely a large part of what needs to be released for a lot of people. What is that? Conflict. And this is too much. Okay. Yeah, you're rejecting the conflict. Anytime they try to come in here with something, you're like, no, I can't deal with this drama. Okay. You have to learn to reject it. And again, it's Cancerian energy. It's the moon in Cancer, you know? So the moon you intuitively know, yes. Here's the thing. If you do not cut whatever this is off, I think this is our final message. If you do not cut whatever this is off, and it's a funky vibration, is what this says to me. There's going to be an aspect here that's going to irk you, and you're going to miss out on something. I have been feeling that for some of you guys. And so that's why the mystics are coming to you, trying to tell you about whatever this is. Right? And then you sit here and you think that you're rejecting something, but they have something else planned for you, which is this. You cannot make that up. The conflict is not yours. You just pick it up. You actually feel it because you care. You cared at one point anyway. You've got to learn how to put a protective energy around you. Okay? It's like, and I'm thinking to myself, silver with whatever this is. Yep. The person that's all stressed out is possibly a water sign here. Yeah. And they are so pissed at how many people love you and the fact that they can't stop it. And the people, I don't know if it's just one person or 2 persons, 3 persons, billions of people trying to get you not to be loved. So however it is that they do it, you know what? They've turned people against you too. That's what I see. They've done it on purpose. And the fact that they've done that is all going to be thrown in their face. That's what I just heard. It's all going to be thrown in their face. It's just a matter of time. Wow. And so if this is past life energy, just imagine what's getting ready to happen. I told you guys that time that I ended up going to Ulysses S. Grant's family home. Well, the one he inherited it from his wife, right? And so I was walking around and two other people showed up at the exact same time I did. And then later on, I had a premonition of being a successful black man in downtown St. Louis. And then I was leaving intoxicated somewhere, but it was payday and I was murdered. Did I ever tell you guys that? Yeah, totally cool. But it was weird because I just, anyway. When I go places in St. Louis, I have past lives pop up. All right. And if it's not my past life, it's just a ghost showing me something that happened to him so I can see the history of the city. Right. So that's how real it is. It could be me, could be them. Look at this. Look, we're going to end it on that. Look, I told you, temperance. We're going to end it on that because you guys, everything it is that you are headed into, Hierophant energy, it's about your job. It's about what it is you're getting ready to do. Everything is blessed for you. Okay. Spirit wants you to know that you are being guided, that the things that you're seeing are correct. All right. If you guys are an intuitive, if you are a seer, you are doing the right thing. All right. Some of you guys, you're getting married. You're moving into marriage. You're moving into something beautiful, blessed, and abundant here. And you know that you're moving with all of this travel energy here. See? Yeah, Four of Swords. Some of you all, see, they just told me I need to end the reading with the Four of Swords. That's what I just heard. They're like, okay, I feel like there's so much more that we should be getting into, though. I really do. I kind of hate that we didn't do all signs, but we would have been here for like 3 hours if I had done that, because this is just a really deep, deep energy. Okay, so we got 1:11 on the clock. You guys, I love you bunches. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see you soon. Peace and elbow grease.